These Labubu dolls are everywhere. Cute, fuzzy, and always grinning with that mischievous little smile. People collect them, trade them, display them like trophies on glass shelves and bedroom tables. But what if I told you there's something much darker behind those wide eyes and stitched-on smirks? Because these dolls, they're not just toys, they're watching. Not in the playful, pretend way kids imagine. No. In the real, chilling, unblinking way that sends a shiver down your spine. It all began with a rumor. A whisper that came from a collector in Japan. He said the doll moved. Just a little. Just enough. He thought it was the wind. Until it happened again. And again. Then came the scratches on his walls. Then came the cold breath on his neck when no one was around. The doll would never be where he left it. Its head would tilt differently each night. Its grin seemed wider. Like it knew something. Like it was waiting. But it wasn't just him. Similar stories began popping up in online forums. Collectors complaining about sleepless nights. Nightmares filled with shadowy forests and strange growls. Hearing laughter echoing in their rooms when no one else was home. Always the same kind of laughter, high-pitched and wicked. One person even installed a camera, just to prove they weren't going insane. What they caught on footage still hasn't been explained. The Labubu doll moved. On its own. Its tiny hand twitched. Its body shifted ever so slightly. But no one touched it. No strings. No tricks. Just motion. That video went viral. Millions watched it in disbelief. And yet, some still said it had to be fake. It had to be edited. There's no way a doll could move. Right? But then came the backstory. Digging into the origins of Labubu revealed something strange. The creator of Labubu never talked much about where the idea came from. He once mentioned being haunted by a recurring dream. A creature in the forest. One with sharp teeth and big eyes. It stared at him. It never blinked. He began to draw it. To sketch it out night after night. The more he drew, the more peaceful he felt. Until one day, it stopped appearing. But he kept the drawings. Eventually, they became the design for Labubu. Cute on the outside. But based on something very real. Something very unsettling. And then there's the factory. Where the dolls are made. Workers say strange things happen there too. Machines jam when Labubu dolls are on the line. Tools disappear. Voices whisper in empty corridors. And always, that laughter. Some employees refuse to work night shifts now. One even quit on the spot after a pile of dolls turned their heads to face him. All at once. He said their eyes weren't just painted on. They felt alive. Now let's talk about the missing people. There's no direct link. No solid proof. But in 3 different cities, collectors went missing. Each one obsessed with Labubu. Each one known for owning rare and exclusive dolls. The police found nothing. No signs of struggle. Except for the dolls. All neatly arranged in a perfect circle. Facing inward. As if they were performing some kind of ritual. Some say this is all coincidence. A product of mass hysteria. The internet's love for spooky stories. But others believe. They've seen too much to call it fake. Because once you start collecting Labubu, you can't stop. They draw you in. With those grins. With those glassy eyes. With that voice that sometimes whispers to you when you're half asleep. More? Bring me more. Some say Labubu isn't just a doll. It's a vessel. A shell for something much older. Much hungrier. That smile isn't joy. It's hunger. It's trickery. And if you listen closely, you might hear your Labubu doll breathing at night. Very faintly. Almost like it's pretending to sleep when you're watching. So the next time you see a Labubu doll, and you're tempted to bring it home, ask yourself one question. Are you collecting it? Or is it collecting you? Because these Labubu dolls, they're hiding a dark secret. And once you've let one in, you may never truly be alone again. Ask ChatGPT.